And I'm an alcoholic.
Good man.
No, that's tomorrow night's meeting. I can't get the hang of these apps. Hang on, wait, bear with me. Right, here we go. I'm going to start again. I'll start again. My name is Dean. I'm Wayne's best man. I'd like to start by saying the opportunity to stand here and talk about a really, really great man is a huge honour. But today's not about me, so mostly I'm going to be talking about Oh my God, I've lost my app already. This is terrible. Now, if I sound a bit nervous, I need you to bear with me. I'm not too bad at talking to a room full of people, that I can manage. But before we sat down, Wayne cornered me and he said to me, "You do a good job here today, Dino. You could be best man at my next wedding as well." That's a lot of extra pressure. So, I'm going to do I want to be serious about Wayne for a minute. He's been a very, very good friend of me for a good 10 years now, but he hasn't just been a good friend. We worked together and he was a superb mentor. During some very, very troubling times for me, he stood up in support of me when it could have been extremely detrimental to himself. I can't count how many good times I've had with him over the years, and to top it all, he's brought the lovely Gemma into my circle of friends. Where am I? Oh, I'm getting all emotional now. I've lost it. Here we go. I have to say, Gemma, you bagged yourself an absolute diamond geezer. Of course, Wayne, absolutely none of that is going to count for shit today. My job, over the next 5 minutes, is to make you squirm and wish you were somewhere else. 5 minutes of squirming and wishing you were somewhere else will, of course, come later on tonight for you, Gemma. I'm not married myself, never been a best man before, so naturally I turned to the internet for assistance with my speech. I found loads and loads of really, really great stuff. Absolutely none of it had anything to do with wedding speeches, but I got a fantastic deal on these 2 German DVDs. You two might want to borrow them later, they're fantastic. There's this one bit, there's a midget in leather and he's snorting cocaine off these 2 strippers called Julia and Jamal. Oh, hang on. No, I'm confused. That was this stag do, what it was? Holiday in Portugal.
Learn and adapt. I'm talking about.
I did eventually come across something on the internet that was relevant to today, and I don't want to repeat too much, but I'm going to make a few name checks. I don't know what they are now, that's the problem.
Bless him.
Rob and Leslie, I've only met them recently, but your lovely daughter speaks volumes for you both as people and as parents. Gary and June, I've known you both a lot longer, and your son Wayne, well, Paul Kissing Charlie seemed fine. What did you go wrong with him? Baby, what happened? You must have done something wrong, mustn't you, darling?
Experiment with the first one, mate. Prototype. They got it right by the time they got the meat.
Rob, Leslie, Gary, June, I'm sure everybody here will join me when I say we are very, very pleased to be here sharing today with your families. I'd also like to say that today's bridesmaids were absolutely gorgeous and did their job brilliantly, and they deserve a round of applause. They were fantastic. Is that the bridesmaids? Oh, girls.
We'll add a little help to you.
Thanks, mate.
That's Kaya.
That's good of you. Where's Kaya? Where's the lovely Kaya? There you go. Oh, look at that. Tea and time. Here we go. There you go, ladies. No, it's okay. Well, that's broken strong, isn't it?
Sorry.
He forgot.
That's my cock up.
Of course, today really is only about one person, Gemma. And you look absolutely stunning, Gemma. There cannot be any men in this room who are single who are not looking at Gemma today and thinking this is a tragic day for bachelorhood. Gemma Hodder is now officially spoken for. And all you single ladies out there, by the same token, must be looking at Wayne today and thinking, another day passes uneventfully. It's just occurred to me that not everybody in the room knows me, so I'm going to give you a little bit of background. About 10 or 11 years ago, I started giving £15 a month to the Men Cap adoption scheme. I thought to myself, every Christmas I'm going to get a photograph, a letter, tell me how my nutter's doing. But I'll tell you what, fair play to Men Cap, here I am standing next to him on his wedding day. And I very well remember the day Wayne first met Gemma. He came into work with this big stupid grin on his face and he went, Dino, I've met a girl. I thought, that's a good start. He said, Dino, I've met a girl, and I would defo have a go on her. Ever the romantic, Wayne? Now, I know what some of you boys out there are thinking. This is Wayne Rodder we're talking about. What do you mean he would have a go? What do you mean he did have a go? No, that's not what I mean. Gemma's not that sort of girl, we all know that. And anyway, Wayne, let's be honest, she was never going to go all the way for 2 games of pool and a WKD with a dog. No. Gemma knew exactly what she wanted in a man and a future husband. Any potential suitor, I mean you mate, would have to prove themselves to be handsome, honourable, decent, charming, upstanding, and above all, a snazzy dresser.
You have to stand up and have a look.
Now clearly, Gemma wasn't going to find a man like that in Little Hampton, so you've got to give him some credit for sticking it out of Wayne, haven't you? I suppose as his mate, and as a keen cyclist, I should have said to Wayne, the old trousers in the socks look was never going to have you beat back the ladies with a shitty stick. And yet, ladies, there were. I mean a long time ago, of course, way back. Oh, way back. There was, I'm talking a long time ago, way before the stag do. I mean New Zealand. There was maybe 1 or 2. Well, actually, Wayne being a prolific golfer, there was in fact 4. This photograph makes Wayne look like he's a bit of a ungenerous chap, keeps all the ladies to himself, only thinking of himself all the time. And nothing could be further from the truth. Wayne would never fail to keep a hot little cutie for his old mate Dino.
Big mama.
Look at the bastard laughing. I don't actually know what I'm doing in that photo, but I suspect I'm shitting myself. Still have flashbacks to that night now, Wayne. So, hopefully, what I've done here is demonstrate that Wayne and I are top mates, and thus he asked me to be his best man. Now, I've already said this was a great honour for me, but in all fairness, competition wasn't up to much, was it? Now, I'm shooting myself in the foot a bit here. Ostracising the lads is not a good idea, because no one at the top table is going to be talking to me by the end of this speech. But now I'm talking about the lads, I am going to give them a bit of a name check. I'd just like to say to all the boys that were in Portugal, you were all instrumental in making that epic holiday. Absolutely something special for Wayne that he'll never forget, and every one of you deserves a round of applause for that, so we'll have one. But I want to single out Wayne's brother Paul, who was outstanding and made it special for every one of us there. He organised the shirts, the funny costumes, the beer drinking, and he was an all-round superstar, and I want a massive round of applause for him. Now, all us oldies that were on the stag do, we were a bit worried that we might have difficulty keeping up with the young ones and embarrass ourselves. But, completely selflessly, Chav went home to bed at 9 o'clock every night to make us look good. Chav, you're a lightweight and we love you for it.
Where were you the last night?
So what was I saying anyway? I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, Wayne. He asked me to be his best man. That was different. He's already given you some idea about how it happened, so I'll just give you a bit more background to it. About every 3 or 4 months there's a bit of a lad's beano over my way, and Wayne and I are included on it. And at the last one, he was a bit edgy, he was drinking a bit more than normal, he was trying to butt in on conversations I was having with one of the other lads. On the walk from the pub to the curry house, he's sidling up next to me, he's engaging me in totally pointless chit chat. All the signs were there that something wasn't right. But I'm a bloke, so I didn't notice any of them, did I? When we get to the curry house, I've had a couple more beers, I need to go to the loo. Now the toilet in this curry house is situated between the dining room and the kitchen in a very, very small corridor. In I go. Is this microphone cutting out all the time? Is it cutting out? I'll get rid of it if it does it again. I'm in a very small corridor between the dining room and the kitchen, there's the toilet, in I go, I've had a couple of pints, as soon as I get in there, just like any other fella, I'm thinking, God, I'm going to be missing out on something back at the table, aren't I? Or, worse still, I'm now the butt of all the jokes because I'm not there defending myself. So, and you've all seen you fellas do this, ladies, I'm back out in the hallway, but I'm still sorting myself out, so I'm tugging like my zip like this, I'm like, bloody zip, what's up with it? Hello, Dino. Oh, all right, mate. Toilet's all yours, mate. Well, actually, I've been meaning to get you on your own for a while, mate. There's something I wanted to say to you for a long, long time. Oh yeah, well, what's that? What's that? I've done that for you, Dino. It's just that, well, you know, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to, what's it? I'll tell you what, I'll come straight out and say it. I'll just say, Dino, you're the best man. You just are. You really are. Oh. Well, you know, I didn't really know what, I wasn't expecting that as it happened, so all the end of my head, as I stand there tugging at my broken zip is, Jesus Christ, Wayne's a big lad, and this is a tight passage. And then I really wish those words had an end of my head. Now Wayne can see it's all going terribly wrong, and he's starting to realise that maybe, just maybe, outside a bog in a curry house wasn't the best place to ask his best man to be his best man. And he gets flustered. And if he's getting flustered, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous like a Malaysian pilot in Russian airspace. And he says to me, no, Dino, you don't understand. I just need you to be there for me. Dress up in something special. Hang on to my ring, don't faint, and say nice things about me afterwards. And I'm thinking, why the fuck didn't I go for a button fly? Enough about that, let's get back to today. I have got some messages from people who couldn't be here today. They used to be called telegrams, but if I said that, none of you young people in the room know what I'm talking about, so they're twitter-tweeto in something, Facebook or something. Right, here we go, where are they? I've got to find another one, like, you know. My little Wayne, all grown up and getting married. Well, I hope it's a knockout day for you. I want some Stuart Hall, Wayne. All the best on your wedding day, Wayne. Gonna miss our nights by the swimming pool. I want some Michael Barrymore. How's one of you, Gemma? My sweet, sweet Gemma. If only I'd been quicker off the blocks. Should you change your mind today, meet me in the bathroom and we'll do a runner together. Fucking hell, it's Moscow Pistorius.
Don't shoot!
Now, God's sake, don't put him on the computer. I don't want the pictures coming up before the minute. Now normally, that's it. That's normally where we end. I do the toasts to the bride and groom, and that's it. But I wanted to do something a little special for Gemma and Wayne, so I wrote my poem. It was touching, romantic, heartfelt, and quite frankly a bit poncy. So I scrapped it and I wrote this one instead. It's called, And So You've Gone and Done It. I might have to put these back on if I can't remember it. And so you've gone and done it, guys. You've taken a punt, and now you're hitched. The sweet, sweet nothings you'll whisper tonight will soon turn to you. No, it would be an affront for me to pitch as to what might come in the future on this truly glorious day, for surely only love and joy and happiness. Unless he turns out to be gay. Oh, of course he's not gay, he's a hodder. No hodder's ever been a bender. If he's female, breathing as a pulse, there'll be a hodder there to befriend her. But remember, Wayne, Marriage is a serious business. Marriage means no turning back. Not that you'll need to